Sometimes the things we think are harmless, like winding down at night or trying to get a good rest, might actually be working against us in ways we never imagined. If you're over 60, I'm about to share something that might sound shocking, but it's important. You could be going through your usual bedtime routine thinking you're doing everything right, when in reality, some of those habits might be quietly putting stress on one of the most vital organs in your body, your heart. Think about that for a second. That moment when you finally lay your head down and let your body relax might not be giving your heart the break it desperately needs. In fact, some actions, or even inactions, you take before bed can silently raise your risk of having a heart event while you sleep. And here's the thing. Heart attacks that occur during the night or early morning hours tend to be more severe. Why? Because your body is in a state of deep rest. Your blood pressure naturally dips, your breathing slows, and your system is supposed to be in recovery mode. But if certain nighttime habits are throwing that balance off, you could unknowingly be triggering strain on your heart. Today I want to walk you through the top 8 nighttime mistakes that many seniors make. Mistakes that are backed by science and linked directly to increased risks of heart problems. These aren't just small oversights. They're choices that could be affecting your long-term health in major ways. So whether you're watching this for yourself or someone you love who's getting up there in years, please stick around. This may be one of the most important things you watch all week. Let's dive into the countdown, starting from number 8 and moving all the way to the number 1 most dangerous habit of all. 8. Having a nightcap. Without thinking. Twice. Okay, let's start with something many people believe helps them unwind. A drink before bed. A lot of seniors think a little glass of wine or a light cocktail at night helps them relax and drift off easier. And yes, alcohol might help you fall asleep faster. But what many don't realize is that it can also interfere with how your heart functions during sleep. Alcohol messes with your nervous system. It can speed up your heart rate, throw off your heart rhythm, and disrupt the deeper stages of sleep, the ones where your heart should be getting real rest. Instead of slowing down, your body stays slightly alert. That means your heart has to keep working harder than it should. Plus, alcohol dehydrates you. That dehydration can cause your blood pressure to rise overnight. For older adults, this extra pressure on an already aging heart can add up over time. It can reduce oxygen levels in your blood and put subtle stress on your heart muscles without you even noticing. Some people might wake up with chest tightness or shortness of breath after drinking at night and not realize it's connected. If you've been using alcohol as a sleep aid, now's the time to consider alternatives. Try a warm herbal tea or a glass of water infused with lemon instead. They won't spike your heart rate or blood pressure. Clean, calm, healthy. Those should be your nighttime goals. Number 7, eating too late and too heavily. Now let's talk about dinner. Many seniors enjoy eating later in the evening. Some even have their largest meal of the day at night. But here's the truth. Eating too much too close to bedtime can place unnecessary strain on both your digestive system and your heart. When your stomach is full, your body has to work overtime to digest food. That means more blood gets diverted to your stomach, forcing your heart to pump harder. Your heart is supposed to slow down at night, not rev up because of late-night digestion. Worse yet, heavy meals high in fat or salt can increase inflammation and thicken your blood. For older adults, especially during the quiet hours of the night, these are exactly the kinds of changes that can become risky. Also, A full stomach can trigger acid reflux, which doesn't just feel uncomfortable. It can mimic heart pain or cause palpitations. Doctors recommend eating at least 3 hours before bed. Go for lighter options like a broth-based soup, steamed veggies, or a fresh salad. Avoid fried foods, red meat, or rich desserts in the evening. That small shift can go a long way in supporting heart health. Number 6. Ignoring sleep apnea devices. Let's move on to something many people overlook: breathing issues at night. If you snore loudly, gasp for air while sleeping, or often wake up feeling tired despite sleeping all night, you might have sleep apnea. And if your doctor prescribed you a CPAP machine or similar device, skipping it, even occasionally, can silently harm your heart. When your body isn't getting enough oxygen during sleep, your heart has to compensate. That raises your blood pressure, stresses your arteries, and increases the chances of irregular rhythms. These effects are even worse in the early morning, which is when most heart events happen. Yes, the machines can feel awkward at first, but once you adjust, they can dramatically improve your sleep quality and protect your heart. Don't ignore signs of trouble. Talk to your doctor and get tested. Using your breathing device regularly might just save your life. Number 5. Lying flat with acid reflux. If you suffer from heartburn at night or wake up with a burning sensation in your throat, lying flat could be making things worse. Acid reflux doesn't just feel bad, it can affect your heart too. When you lie flat, stomach acid easily flows back into your esophagus. That irritation can activate nerves near your heart and potentially cause chest discomfort or abnormal heartbeats. Lying flat also makes breathing harder for those with sinus or lung conditions. A simple fix: elevate the head of your bed or use a wedge pillow so your upper body is slightly raised. This helps keep acid down and eases pressure on your heart. Avoid spicy or fatty meals at least 3 hours before bed. A small change in sleeping position can make a big difference in keeping your heart safe through the night. Number 4. Relying on over-the-counter sleep aids. Here is another common mistake: taking non-prescription sleep pills thinking they're harmless. While they may help you fall asleep quickly, many OTC sleep aids contain ingredients that can lower your heart rate, drop your blood pressure, or reduce oxygen flow. That might not seem like a big deal, but for seniors, it can lead to confusion, dizziness, or even falls during the night. Long-term use can also weaken your heart's ability to rest properly. Worse, mixing these pills with other medications can create serious side effects, including chest pain or irregular heartbeat. Instead of reaching for quick fixes, try building healthier habits. Turn off screens early, keep your room cool, maybe sip on chamomile tea. If sleep remains a struggle, talk to your doctor about safer, natural alternatives. Your heart deserves better than temporary relief that brings hidden dangers. Number 3. Watching stressful content before bed. What's the last thing you see before falling asleep? If it's intense news, crime shows, or anything that spikes anxiety, you might be unknowingly spiking your heart rate and blood pressure too. Stress hormones released by your brain in response to disturbing content can linger into the night, increasing tension in your blood vessels. Your heart is supposed to slow down at night, not stay in fight or flight mode. Seniors are especially vulnerable to this kind of mental stress, even if it's just fiction. Swap out stressful TV for calming activities, soft music, reading, or a warm bath. Help your brain switch gears and give your heart a peaceful environment to recover. A quiet mind leads to a quieter, healthier heart. Number 2, not monitoring blood pressure at night. Blood pressure typically goes down when you sleep, but for many seniors, it doesn't. If your blood pressure stays high or even rises at night, it puts constant pressure on your heart at a time when it should be resting. Left unchecked, this silent issue can damage your arteries and increase the chance of heart failure or a deadly heart attack, especially in the early morning hours. The problem is you often don't feel symptoms while asleep. That's why it's called the silent killer. If you're not checking your blood pressure regularly, especially in the evening, you might miss warning signs. Talk to your doctor about the best time to take your medication to cover you at night. Use a home monitor to track patterns. Controlling your pressure during the night is just as important as managing it during the day. Number 1, getting less than 5 hours of sleep. And finally, the number 1 most dangerous habit, not getting enough sleep. Sleep is more than just rest. It's recovery. It's when your heart resets, your blood pressure drops, and your body repairs itself. But if you're only getting 4 or 5 hours a night, especially over weeks or months, you're slowly wearing out your heart. Lack of sleep causes inflammation, raises stress hormones, and keeps your heart racing when it should be slowing down. Studies show it significantly increases the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and heart failure. Seniors who consistently undersleep are especially at risk between the hours of 5 and 7 a.m., when the majority of fatal heart events happen. Make sleep a priority. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of consistent quality rest each night. Keep a regular bedtime, avoid blue light before sleep, and make your bedroom a dark, quiet sanctuary. Because sleep isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Your heart never stops working for you, even while you sleep. But as you've seen, some seemingly small habits can quietly undo all the care you give it during the day. Whether it's skipping sleep, eating too late, ignoring your breathing device, or letting stress creep in before bed, these are choices that matter more than you might think. The good news? Now that you know, you can do something about it. Start small. Pick one habit to change tonight, then another tomorrow. And if it feels overwhelming, remember, we created a heart health app designed specifically for seniors to help guide you step by step through every evening. Because your heart deserves peace, so does your body. And you deserve many more mornings filled with health, joy, and strength. Before you close your eyes tonight, ask yourself, did I do everything I could today to protect my heart? Let that question lead you toward better nights and brighter days ahead. Stay safe, sleep well, and thank you for watching.